Guys, so this is going to be another makeup tutorial. I am still in the theme of reversed smokies. So I did do my research on Google last night to see more looks or any other different looks for reverse smoky, and I found out that the reverse smoky could be also a super smoked up lower lash line. So I went ahead and I did that, but I also got a little bit inspired by Lana Del Rey when I went to her concert. She had her liner winged out, but from the lower lash line, not from the upper lash line, which I found really interesting and I really wanted to give it a try. So it is kind of inspired by reversed lower lash line smoky eye and then by Lana Del Rey. So hopefully you guys enjoy this look. I just went ahead and I used some brownsies for this look, and I added some copper in the inner corners that you guys are going to see in this tutorial. And if you guys want to know how I achieved it, please keep on watching. So let me just start off and tell you guys, yes, my hair is wet. Please don't mind that. I am filming kind of like a get ready with me video, so if you want to see it, make sure that you check out the info box for the link for it, or you can just go on my YouTube channel and check it on there. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is just take a little bit of my on top, because all the eyeshadow is going to be at the lower lash line. I need my eyelid to be matte as possible, and I'm just taking it with a brush, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid up to the brow bone and also on the lower lash line. So for this tutorial, I'm doing something completely different. I'm going to be starting off with the lashes on the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I'm just using a Sally Hansen lash curler that I have for such a long time, and it still works miracles. And then I'm just going to apply a coat of primer on my upper lashes, and I'm using the L'Oreal Double Extend mascara. I'm just using the white part of this mascara, and I'm just making sure that I coat every lash with this primer. I find that it really helps to make your lashes look longer, and any mascara primer would really work. I used to put this all the time back then, and then I thought, I'm like, hey, I want longer lashes, and there you go. Just use a primer. And then I'm going ahead and applying a thin coat of mascara. I'm going to be using my Studio Sculpt Lash from MAC, which I've been really obsessed with lately, and I'm just going to apply a thin coat of this on my lashes. See, with the primer, it really helps to make your lashes look longer, and I find it really helps. I normally don't wait till the primer dries, because when it dries, you know how mascara looks like when it dries. I just like to go ahead and work it right away when it's still wet. I find it works better. Then I like to take my extra dimension and just go over them a bit, just to give a bit more volume. Even though I will be applying false lashes, but I still want them to blend well with the false ones. So I'm going to be using my favorite lashes from MAC, which are the number 48, and I'm going to apply these on camera so I can show you guys how I apply my false lashes. And I also already squeezed a little bit of glue on this container. I like to do that earlier because I love when the glue gets tacky, because it's easier to stick on. I'm just going to be using tweezers for this method. I'm just going to take a little bit of that glue and apply it on the lash band or the lash strip. I don't really like to take a lot of glue on there because I don't want the glue to be anywhere else but on my lash line. So I just go super close to the lashes and I look down because it really helps, and I apply it right on the skin of the lash. And I go ahead and stick my corners. And I bring this down and I stick it on the skin. Hold it for a few seconds. And this is the part that I like the most, is like when I squeeze the false lash with my real ones. I have the lashes on. I'm just gonna wait till it dries a bit. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and do the lower lash line. So I'm just using an angle brush, and this is my MAC 266 brush. And I'm going to be using again my Maleficent palette, and I'm going to be taking concrete first, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it first on the lower lash line, and then to create a wing I'm just going to follow up upwards with this. I'm just going to kind of follow my waterline, and then just as if I'm doing like the liner on the top. And then I go ahead and I fill up the rest of the lower lash line with this eyeshadow as well. Then I like to take my 219 brush, and I'm just going to take concrete with this brush as well, and I'm just going to blend out this eyeshadow. I'm just going to be taking Embark, and I'm going to go over concrete with this. I'm just going to take a Q-tip and fade this shadow out just to create that really pointy look. I'm going to be taking somewhat like an orange color, and this is called Rule. Applying it right on top of the browns because I find that it really gives this nice blended effect, or like faded effect. I want to bedazzle it a bit. I'm using a pigment from MAC that I actually have a sample of. It's called Copper something. I just wrote copper in the back, and I'm just going to take it with the same 219 brush. Tap on the axis because it falls everywhere. I'm just going to take like I have a little sponge here. I'm just going to put it like this, and well, I don't know if this is even going to help. Or you can use tissue paper. I have one right here that I used on the other eye. And I'm going to put this in the inner corners and blend it. I still got fallouts even though with the tissue paper. That's great. It's okay. I'm gonna apply this. For the fallouts, I actually have a trick as well. I'm just gonna be taking my Prep and Prime highlighter in Bright Forecast, and I'm going to apply this as a highlight, just a tiny bit like that, and just take any brush you have and go ahead and fade it. And it's also going to clean up that fallout, and it's also going to highlight under your eye. I'm just going to mix Embark and concrete, and I'm going to apply it in the middle where I applied that copper pigment. I'm just going to take a little bit of carbon and just apply it in the outer corners. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara on the lower lashes. I'm using my Extreme Dimension for this step. And then I like to add some volume, and this is my Zoom Lash mascara, and I like to apply on top of the I always keep saying extended play. It's not the extended play, the Extreme Dimension. And just go ahead and apply some on the upper lashes as well, just to blend them better with the upper lashes. I'll go ahead and finish up the rest of the face, and I'll be back for the finished look. So this is the finished look. It's time to show you guys what I used on my face. I'm sorry if I look washed out. I tried my best to work with this light that I have. Nothing is working and I absolutely hate it. I'm really sorry. I think I'll just go ahead and buy another bulb like this that I have and maybe place it somewhere else. I think would be better, and hopefully the light will be better. I'm gonna show you guys what I used on my face. So I finished up my face on my get ready video, so you want to go ahead and check it out, but I'll just run through the products that I used. So I did the contour and highlight using my MAC Pro palette, Sculpt, Definitive, and Accentuate, that you guys have seen quite a few times now in my videos. This is my favorite method, and you guys will be seeing this quite a few times because I just like how it works with me at the moment, especially because I am still a bit tanned from a vacation and I've been cheating a bit. I've been going tanning a bit. I'm sorry, you guys heard nothing. And for blush, I just used my MAC blush in Prism, which I absolutely love. I love it. If you are a shade 3.0 in Match Master in MAC foundation, then Prism would be a very nice blush for you guys. So this is one of my favorites. And then for lips, my lips are being really dry lately. So I went ahead and I used my MAC Mineralized lipstick in Pure Pout, which is a nice nude lipstick that looks like that. This is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them all in the comments down below. I'll try to get to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye everyone.